Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Senseonics. Haven't talked about them in a while. And even though everything's in the red today, this one's actually having a pretty good day. But this is Senseonics. I've talked about this one on the channel here a couple times in the past. Ticker is SENS. Right now it's at a hold of 43%. I do have this one on Robinhood, not a lot. I got into it back in January, and through the whole GameStop and all that stuff, I'm trying to get away from Robinhood. I don't use it as much as I used to, but I'm still using it just to show it here on the channel. It's the only platform I show here on the channel as of this point in time. So if you're looking to get some free stock or get on a different platform, check the links in my description and you can get some free stock that way. Again, I have 10 shares here at $1.55 is my cost basis. Here's kind of what it's done over the last 3 months. Had kind of a nice run up here to 527. I don't even think I was watching it back then, but ever since then it's just been kind of coming down. So I'm still just barely in the green, so I'll just continue to hold this one. I'm kind of long term on this one. I feel it's gonna 2, possibly 5 or 10x, so we'll just have to wait and see. If you don't know what this one is, it's in the it's kind of a nice product for diabetics. I sell life insurance also, and they're always running into people with diabetes. It's I don't know, it's just the way people are made. It's in regards to the foods that we eat, kind of all the above, but not to get too much into that. But there's just huge potential for this product. Lots of diabetics out there, so it's the continuous glucose monitoring system for people with diabetes. And feel free to pause and go over that there for yourself. Kind of a rough disease, if you will. I don't know if you call it a disease or not, but just kind of a rough time of it. If you have diabetes, I used to work in physical therapy and used to see a bunch of diabetics come in there, so it's kind of life-changing, if you will. So if you don't have it, do whatever you have to do to prevent getting it, and if you have it, just take care of yourself. You might be interested in this product. So this kind of goes over their earnings coming up here on May 13th, so also be something to watch on this one. Looks like I've tried buying into this one a couple times, $1.49, so I was buying into it back in January. $1.50, got some here at $1.55, $2.59, so you can see the jump. I mean, that's not the exact price. I kind of go a little bit below a couple cents sometimes. It just kind of depends, but you can kind of see the run-up that this one has had just since January 19, 20, and I mean, it was going up. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been putting in a limit order for that price. But kind of an interesting one to watch. Here's a look at it on MSN Money, currently showing a buy. So, and it's a cheap enough stock. Even if you bought 100 shares, you wouldn't be out all that much. It's kind of stayed around this particular price here for a while, and I have faith in it that it's going to go up. So once their product takes off, like I said, earnings to be reported on May 13th, so something to put on your watch list. This kind of goes over a little bit more information about Senseonics, revenue, headquarters, some of the institutional investors. BlackRock's in there, so I always like to see BlackRock and Vanguard. So 2 major players in there. This is just dated on the April 28th. Holdings is a worthy niche diabetes care investment. So I feel it's kind of an interesting niche. Diabetics are always going to need products, so if you want to get more in depth about the product, you can watch some of my other videos. It kind of goes into the website and kind of what they do a little bit more in depth. So the trading community really hasn't picked up on this one yet, as they see the SENS stock deserves to be much higher. I have heard a lot of people talk about this one, but the stock just really hasn't performed like it should. So continuing to watch this one. And sometimes it does move fast, so I'm just going to kind of skim through some of this. Feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. So they did push the SENS stock, the penny stock territory in February. So again, like I said, it did reach a 52-week high of 556. April 26th was back down to 218. So if you're getting into this one, be careful. I kind of got in at the a good point, kind of a ground floor point. Could have been lower probably, but I'm not out anything on this one yet. So. And again, this kind of goes over the first quarter 2021 earnings for May 13th at 4:30 Eastern Time. So feel free to pause and go over this information. There's a particular phone number you can dial in. This goes over a little bit more about Senseonics. So it's a development commercialization of transformational glucose monitoring products designed to help people with diabetes confidentially live their lives with ease. Senseonics, their systems, the EverSense, include a small sensor inserted completely under the skin that communicate with a smart transmitter worn over the sensor. The glucose data are automatically sent every 5 minutes to a mobile app for the user's smartphone. So pretty cool technology. That way you don't have to poke fingers, which I think would get old. So I'm sure you'd get used to it, but I'd probably pass out the first time I did it. Senseonics up 236% this year. What is going to happen? And as you can see, this is just dated here today. So sinking 4.76% below its previous close. A look at the daily price shows that the last close was $1.89. Intraday deals fluctuated between $1.79 and $1.89. It's the PO ratio, or the PE ratio, I'm sorry. 52-week price of $5.56 and a low of 35 cents. And again, I'm just going to skim through this, so feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. Again, if you missed the ticker, it's right here, SENS. A lot of technical information here, just trying to keep the video short. Again, you can find this on stockregister.com. We covered the majority of it. Sent for attempting yields with an average volume of 33.56 million, and this is just dated yesterday. So again, kind of some of the same information that we already went over. Again, earnings call on May 13th. Go ahead and put that on your calendar if you're in this one or looking to get into this one. There could be some volatility on that particular day. Not much here on Reddit. Over here to StockTwits. Still red. Through another 300 shares, 7,500 now. So there's bulls in this one, and the bulls that I've seen are, well, pretty big bulls. As you can see by the shares that they have. like I said, I got into this one. I was getting into quite a few of these at the time. ZOM, NNDM, some of the other popular ones, and just bought 10 shares and just to see what happened. And I haven't really watched it all that closely. And then I got into some other ones, and then all the GameStop stuff started happening. So I just kind of looked at this as a long-term play. So it's kind of why I got into it, but I'm not invested like some people in it. Lots of bulls here. Not too much other information than what we already went over. It's got pretty good ratings here on the tip ranks, showing a hold, but a price $3.17 with a 73% upside, high of 4, low of 250. So it's got a lot of room to run. So if we're going to hit that, but we'll see what happens. There's kind of a look over the last year, so I had that nice run up. So maybe we'll see another run-up. I'm hoping so. But if you have this one, I'd set some alerts and see what happens with it. That's what I'm planning to do, see if we can hit this high again. So, and if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, following Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.